is the part where just about, well, let's put it this way. I haven't seen all of the power rankings, but all of the power rankings that I see have meticulously placed the New York Jets just ahead of what you'll see here with number 8 and the Jets and number 9 Miami Dolphins. All of the power rankings that I've seen have done this as if just to poke at us. So I'm going to read the Jets, I'm going to read the Dolphins, and I'm going to save my aggression until I read what his reasoning is. So, number 8, the New York Jets. In recent years, the Jets have leaned pretty heavily on their rookies, and for good reason. In the case of the 22 draft, GM Joe Douglas knocked it out of the park with his picks, which was huge because the Jets had several positional vacancies for the newbies to fill. This year, it appears vastly different. The 23 rookie crop might not make a major year one impact. Second year center Joe Tippmann is figured to have the best shot to start, but so far, Connor McGovern appears to be winning the battle to start at that position. Injuries or a surprise cut obviously could change things, but the team's depth and a more veteran-centric approach to the offseason plan of building around Aaron Rodgers have most of the key roles buttoned up early. Number 9, Miami Dolphins. Jalen Ramsey's injury still stings, but the good news is that the other corners appear to have stepped up in his absence. Surprise 22 rookie standout Kader Kohu has continued his impressive work. Rookie Cam Smith has looked the part so far, and even Iggy, because I'm not even going to bother trying to pronounce his last name, I just call him Iggy. The former first-round pick who has endured his share of struggles in the NFL has made plays. Along with a good safety group, a terrific defensive front, a linebacker unit that appears upgraded, and the addition of Vic Fangio as coordinator, the Ramsey injury may not be fatal to the Dolphins' high hopes, and he could be a fascinating late season addition for the stretch run. Okay, so nothing about Tua, the offense, nothing about, okay, all right, that's cool. Now, yes, the Jalen Ramsey injury is not going to hurt us as much as it would, just like he says, without Cater especially. And Cam Smith has looked really good. But Cater last year came in and he's just got that dog. Guys, remember Terrell Buckley? That's who Cater Kohu reminds me of. Terrell Buckley. Now, Buckley did have his moments where he'd gamble and be caught out of position, but he'd make up for it, man. Terrell would just and when he picked off a pass, I tell you what, the only thing he knew was how can I get to the end zone. I used to love to watch him play, and he's just got that high vibe energy about him. And Cater Kohu's got the same thing in my opinion. So as much as Ramsey getting carted off day 2 of camp, that sucks. There's no way around it. I think Cater's going to be more than a viable replacement. Look, there's superstars and then there's just good players. And while those superstars can make plays that the good players sometimes can't, most of the time how you win is just having good players. Okay, so while Ramsey heals, Kohu's going to be just fine, and it's going to give him a ton of experience, especially if at some point Kader Kohu ends up being X's replacement and when those contract issues come up. Now, in terms of, now he doesn't say it in this power rankings, but in terms of why the Jets are consistently ranked ahead of the Dolphins, understandably is the Aaron Rodgers situation. Now, I'm in the camp. Look, I'm a Rodgers fan. Don't get me wrong. I like Aaron Rodgers. I think he's gotten a bad rap, and I think Green Bay is stupid for just not letting him finish out his career there appropriately. The whole love thing was just, in my opinion, the whole thing was just done ass backwards. But that's Green Bay. I don't think the Jets are going to be as good as most of the media is hoping they are. Okay. I think the media sees the Jets possibly being good as a gold mine of content because it's New York. So you know that everybody that plays in New York gets 20% more shine put on them than anybody else, right? And then you've got Rodgers and, in quotes, some of the controversial things that he has said or done, or however you want to look at it. I think the media is trying to push the Jets to be a top team this year because they know that that's going to mean a bunch of clicks. And to give you a little bit of reverse psychology, they're going to build the Jets up. They're building them up everywhere you look. Jets, 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 right? I'm doing the chant. You know what I'm saying. The point is the media is building them up. Now, what's going to happen if, 9-8, 8-9, if they're not so great, you're going to see a million articles blasting Aaron Rodgers. What's wrong with Aaron Rodgers? Why isn't Rodgers making the Jets? Rodgers, you're going to see a ton of self-perpetuating, self-induced blowback. They're the ones building them up. And as soon as they're not as good as the media has claimed that they are going to be, they are going to be like dogs with a bone attacking Aaron Rodgers. Mark my words on that.